Hello my friends, I am back with a layout for the Victoria Marie Facebook design team, and this week I am paired up with Cassie, and Cassie chose this really fun sketch from sketchsupport.com, and we are going to follow the sketch for the week. So if you guys don't know about the Victoria Marie Facebook group, it's a very fun Facebook group. We have a great community on there. A lot of great ladies. It's run by the lovely Victoria Marie, and we just have a lot of fun. We have weekly challenges, there's sketch challenges, there's Pinterest challenges. I mean, there's just a different challenge every week, so it's a lot of fun. So definitely check us out. I will have a link to the group below. So I have chosen a few different papers for this layout. Now the two back papers, the one with the colorful confetti looking things and the one on top of that, which is the lighter blue with the small circles, those are from a We Are Memory Keepers paper pad. It's a travel paper pad, but I pulled those two because I thought the colors went well with some of the embellishments I'm going to use. And then the ones on top, the wood grain and the dark navy polka dot and navy and white polka dot, those are from the Simple Stories Charmed Life collection. So I'm just layering the papers, and I'm gonna use, the sketch calls for 5 photos, which I thought was awesome, because you know what, we really have kind of stopped scrapbooking layouts with a lot of pictures. At least I have. So this was really great to get a bunch of pictures on one layout. I actually am going to use 6 pictures on my layout. So I'm just gonna place them in sort of very similar way as you know what it is in the sketch. So very similar, and I am going to be using pictures from my younger son's 2nd birthday. Some of the pictures I do mat on thin cardboard, so that one I'm matting, for example, and that's what you see behind the black mat. And all the photos I did mat on white, and then I matted on black cardstock. So it's my younger son Ryan, his 2nd birthday. We went to Chuck E. Cheese, and they love Chuck E. Cheese, so to this day they still love Chuck E. Cheese. So they had a lot of fun that day, and I have just pictures of my boys and one of me and my son, and then there's one of most of our group, which was really nice. My grandma's in the picture, which is it's kind of sad because she did pass away a few years ago, and it's still hard to see pictures of her. And even though I'm very glad I have the pictures, because those are just memories that we have of her, but it's always sad when you lose someone to see pictures of them. But but it is a happy memory because we were all there together, and we were celebrating my son's 2nd birthday. He was going into his terrible twos, so you guys can imagine how that was. So yeah, but we did have a lot of fun. So I'm taking these wood veneer stickers. These are from We Are Memory Keepers as well. And I really thought that the colors went well with the papers in the back, which are the reason why I picked those, which are We Are Memory Keepers as well. I guess maybe because it's the same line, they have sort of the same color scheme. And even though I don't think it's not the same collection, I don't think. So yeah, so I just used those 3 banners. The middle one looks to me kind of like a pizza, but I guess that kind of fits because we probably did eat pizza that day. And then I'm just using a few of them around the page as well. So yeah, definitely, if you guys have not checked out the Victoria Marie group, go ahead and check us out. It's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun over there. I mean, you guys just have to go and join us. She's just so fun, and she's always posting on the group and just keeping it really fun and entertaining for us. So if you guys have not checked it out, do go check it out. I will have a link below to the Victoria Marie Facebook group, but it is just that, Victoria Marie Facebook, which I think is FB group. And then I'm going into my 6x6 paper pad here, the Simple Stories, which is the 2 top papers that I used, the polka dot and the wood grain. And I'm taking the small polka dot, the 6x6 size polka dot, and I just cut out a circle and backed my little cupcake, and I did back that on some vellum as well. And then I'm deciding what thickers I want to use for my title. My title is just going to be Happy Birthday Ryan. Very inventive. But I thought about using these thickers, those little round ones, but I don't end up using those. They were just kind of like a coral color, And even though they're really pretty, they didn't really go with this. They're like bingo chips. They didn't really go with this, and I didn't really like the way that they looked. And then, I don't know, they just weren't standing out on that polka dot paper. Anyway, I don't end up putting it on that, my stickers on that polka dot paper, but I decided to go with these. I was going to write out happy birthday Ryan, but then I just decided to write out my son's name, Ryan. And I will move that down underneath on that light blue paper where it shows up a little bit better. These stickers that I'm using, they're an orange, well, they're actually apricot is the color. And they're the apricot color, and they have little tiny white polka dots. And these are called, or the font, I should say, from Thickers is Lindsay. So they're really cute. And then I take this stamp set. This is a Hero Arts stamp set. I just got this not too long ago. And I'm going to take the little happy birthday sentiment, and I'm going to use that instead of using other thickers. So I'm going to use my happy birthday sentiment. Now I do take a stamp pad, and I apologize if I am off camera here. I'm kind of doing things underneath, so you might not catch it. But I'm just taking the stamps, and I'm just stamping onto the vellum. And then I don't know, it wasn't stamping very nicely. It was just not pretty. So yeah, so I don't know if it's because I mean, I just got that stamp set, but it was from Tuesday morning, so maybe it's an old stamp set, or maybe the ink is not, I don't know. I don't know what went wrong, but it just wasn't stamping, or maybe it was just the vellum, because I think this didn't work on the vellum too well either. I think when I tried to like actually stamp it, it kind of slipped a little bit, and that's what didn't give me a clear image. But I will just end up stamping on pattern paper, and well, not pattern paper, on white cardstock. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just stamping with that color, and that's from Colorbox. The color, it's called Sea Glass. And I'm just stamping onto white cardstock, and I'm going to fussy cut it out. I was just cleaning off my stamp. So I'm going to fussy cut it out. I was trying to find my little fussy cutting scissors, but I don't know what I did with them. I have to look through my, maybe my bag, because I did go to a crop. Not this weekend, the weekend before. So maybe they're still in my bag. I have to look for them. Anywho, so I did fussy cut that. Now I am going to color in the sentiment, and I'm not going to make you watch me color in the whole thing. I'm just using a red flare pen from Papermate, and I'm just coloring in the happy birthday just so that it pops off that stamp, little stamp piece. So there it is. And I could have colored in the edges, because the edges have kind of like a detail, but I decided not to. I just colored in the happy birthday, and that was it. So I'm just going to use some thin cardboard as well, which is kind of like chipboard. And I just back that. I add a couple layers of that behind it to make it pop off the page a bit more. And I'm going through my little happy birthday file here to see if there's anything else that I want to add from there. But I decided that there was nothing else that I really wanted to add. Then I wanted to bring in that same blue from that stamp to the other side, just to have that blue repeated somewhere else on the page. Even though it matches pretty closely to the one in the party and the candle, but I wanted to have it just in another spot. So I did stamp another sentiment, and it just says celebrate, and it's a little banner. And I just stamped that with the same ink, white cardstock, and I'm cutting it out right now, and I'm gonna stick that on top of the little cupcake there on the top right, and that's just to bring in that same blue color up there to the top. So just add some adhesive to it, and then I'm just going to stick that on there as a little decorative element, and to bring that color up there. And then now I'm going to use a tag. I am going to write it out, and then I will write it out again, because I did misspell a word just because I was trying to get it done really quickly. So I am stamping my date right now. It was 2009. So it's on a tag. And this is just a shipping tag from Office Depot, which I have a whole little box of them that I got a while back. So again, I'm going to come back, and I'm going to have rewritten that. And it just says we were celebrating my son's second birthday at Chuck E. Cheese. That's all it says. So I did, there you go. I did add a tag at the top, and just the top part of the tag with some navy blue twine, and I did the same thing at the bottom. And then I'm using these enamel shapes, which are from K & Company, and they're called adhesive gems. They're not really enamel dots. They're a little bit thicker, but I figure since I have a lot of texture on here, like things are raised up, I could have that extra thickness, and it wouldn't really, you know, mess up my my page protector too much. So there we go. That's it. Here's some close-ups for you guys. Make sure you guys check out the Victoria Marie Facebook group so you can see Cassie's take on this sketch as well, and some of the other members of the team if they've played along. So make sure you check us out. I will have a link below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys very, very soon with another process video. See you soon. Bye-bye.